Hi guys, and welcome to my series of videos on how to complete Into the Radius 2, but I'm going to start with just the first mission, so none of the complex stuff, just getting going so that you can accept the first mission at the computer, complete it, and then finally turn it in. All the more complex stuff will follow, so if you're not new to Into the Radius, then this video isn't for you.
Okie dokes, so this is where you start straight from the tutorial. I'm going to go through the doors and I'll show you what you need and basically ignore what you don't. For example, the exchange counter there. It's also got the shop in that. We're not going to touch that for this. We do, however, need to go to the command room on your left. So you walk up to the computer here. Now, this is important. So the missions here this is the only tab you really need. So you click on missions, and at the top on the right hand side you'll see pending and accepted. We haven't accepted anything yet, so the number is 0, but there is one mission to accept. You can click on more info if you want to see kind of what your rewards are and what the objective looks like. For this one, it's a sensor that we need to pick up. So you click on accept, you look at the little black dot. You don't have to put your finger all the way there. Your finger will act as a pointer. Now, it's automatically skipped to the accepted tab, and you can see it here. Here you can terminate it. We're not going to do that. And that's basically it. Now, the map here, you can drag it around and move it. You can see the other places that are available to you, although this area here isn't available to you, so I'm going to ignore that. This is the place we're going to go. Now, this map is available on your tablet, and if I look down behind your left hip, there is the map here, so you can see the same thing here as on here, and you can drag it round again using your finger as a pointer. You don't have to move it to the screen. Now, this is your map here. Now, if I zoom in, you don't really have to zoom in. You won't find yourself doing that a lot, but as you turn, you can see your cursor is moving. So like anyone who's used to sat nav, you'll probably know exactly what you're doing. So this is us, and this is the entry point where we can go. I'm not going to go there just yet, but you can see the little ghosty dude there. He'll wave to us in a minute, but for now, you can't go into the armory there on your left just yet, but you can go into your dormitory, and we're going to want to do that. Oh, hold on. Scan your watch and then move in. Now, there's really not a lot here. You can see there's a couple of crackers on the table, a cup, and that's about it. You are going to fill this up. You're given some cleaning equipment, but we won't touch that yet. And on the counter there is a healing syringe. Just a quick recap of what you're given. Oh, and if you let go of the tablet, it flings back to your hip, so you don't have to worry about dropping it because it's impossible. If I look down, automatically we have 2 mags in our belt and a PM. Now, spoiler alert, the PM is dreadful, but you're going to have to pull it back. Oh, hold on, press B on your right hand to turn the safety off, and then you can cock it back. So we've got 3 mags in total. 1 is already in the PM and 2 more down here. On your right here, I don't know if you can see it on the capture, but there is a torch which you can turn on and clip back to your chest, and you've got a torch for nighttime or in any buildings, because buildings get quite dark. But I'm going to turn that off and put it back there. And on your left chest there is another healing syringe. You probably saw me put this syringe in my left hip little pouch here. You can drag things into here, let go, and they stay put. They don't like fall into it or anything like that. You can actually teeter it on the edge and let go, and it will just stay there. Same thing for your backpack. So if your left shoulder is your backpack, you are given a fresh box of ammo. Now, I personally line my heels up just here, and you might argue that that's a bit immersion breaking, but I did it on the first game, and I'm going to do it here, and that's it. So I can always grab it, and like if your bag gets full of stuff, I'll show you. Not the bucket. If I just fill it full of stuff, you can see the objects will like overlap with each other, and what you don't want is your heel to be in there. I think I want to grab a heel, and I accidentally pull out something else. Okay, so I put the heel somewhere where I'm not going to grab anything else accidentally. Now, the spare pistol and spare mags, you honestly probably just sell them. You don't need 5 mags, 3 is plenty. And that's it. Now, here is your bed. Now, the only purpose of sleeping now is to either wait for the tide. We won't talk about the tide now, but either wait for the tide or wait till morning. It's currently 12:04, which is fine. But if it ever gets to night time, the radius can be quite scary, and you can't really see what you're doing. So you can go here, and the top left is the sunrise symbol, and the red number here is the time that you're going to wake up the following day, or later that day if it's there. But yeah, you can sleep for 24 hours accidentally if you set a time that's just gone, if you see what I mean. But yeah, if I sleep there, I'll wake up at morning time and I will be able to see what I'm doing. But for now, that's it. Oh, on your right arm is an anomaly detector, which isn't making any noise, and you can't interact with it really, just hold it. And here is a case of probes, and I'll show you what they do. There's really not much to do at the base. We've accepted the only mission available. We're going to go through the door and wave to our little ghosty dude. Wait for it. There we are. It is important that you wave to him every time, because we're not animals, we are civilized beasts. Let's go to the peninsula. Now, the reason this is a good starter mission is because it gets you to grips with what this is. Now, this map here is Peninsula. It's not very big, but more importantly, we don't have to go very far. I can zoom in, and you can see we only have to go there to complete our mission. So I'm going to go. Now, this blue dot here is a top priority mission, which means it's like a story mission. So we've gone there. Now, the map has updated, and we now need to go here. There is absolutely nothing that's going to try and kill us, except for the first couple of anomalies. So I'll show you what an anomaly looks like here. I don't know what this is called, so I'm going to call it red beady woody thingy, but I'll show you what it does here. If you hold down the trigger whilst you're holding probes and you fling it forward and let go, it triggers the anomaly. So what you've probably noticed there is it withdraws within itself, and then a couple of seconds later it rushes back out. And if I'm standing next to it when it detonates, I've taken a bit of health and it pokes me. Oh, hold on. If I activate it like that and I stand near it, okay, it's taken off a bit of my health. Your wristwatch is quite important. You've got your health, and this blue bar is stamina, which will go down if you're sprinting, and then you have to wait for it to regenerate. The good thing about these is that they're not very dangerous. I can sprint past them, and I didn't take any damage. You just have to make sure that you're in and out really, really quickly. That's basically it. So if I continue on with the mission, it wraps me round here, and you can see this house up on the hill. No enemies, so don't get scared. You're not going to get shot at. Nothing's going to try and eat you. The only way you can take any damage is with those anomalies. But like I said, it's very easy to avoid those. Now, when we get to this house here, you can start to hear a little beeping sound, and we're going to use this ladder. But before we do that, let's check out the building, because you can find goodies to help you. 2 bullets isn't a lot, but I'm going to stash my ammo there. Now, you're also going to find anomalous objects. This is actually quite a valuable one, the anomalous spoon. Take these with you. There's anomalous cubes, anomalous tin cans, just items that have gone a bit weird. You want to take them. They don't seem to have any value, but they will do. So as a general rule, and take these. They disappear in your hand. Now, I did see on a guide that they give you money if you take it and it disappears. I haven't actually checked that. I don't know if it's true, but since I heard that, I've picked up every single one just in case it is true. I'm sure someone in the comments can confirm. A few loose, like a shotgun cartridge and a 9x19 round, which is not the ammo type I'm using. Not really a lot here. You can't go in that shed. Is there anything around the back? A lot of exploration is key to doing well in this game. Once you're pretty sure that an area is clear, it's good to loot it and see what you can get. You can find, obviously, a gun is like an ideal thing to find, especially a good one. But you can also find stuff that you sell, like in any other kind of RPG type game. Now, climbing is a bit janky, but what I did was I climbed to the top, lifted myself up, and then I used the right analog stick to jump. So the right stick, if you flick it up, you jump. If you flick it down, you crouch. To go back up, you don't flick up, you have to flick down again to go back up. Takes some getting used to. But the beeping sound will take us to this, and you heard the little bleep. That means that is the mission item. So I'm going to store that in my bag. As well as the map flinging back to you when you let go, your bag doesn't fling back to you, but if I walk back, it's disappeared, but it's just over my shoulder again. So you can't lose your map or your backpack. So that's a good thing, because you can lose just about anything else if you're not careful. And I'm going to just drop down because you're not going to take full damage from there. And that's it. That's all I needed to do for the first mission. Really nice and easy. Oh, while we're here, I'll show you these as well. Now, these are a little bit more dangerous than the other anomalies, and you're going to see a lot of these. But if you listen, you can hear the kind of ringing, and I'll show you. So fling another cartridge at an anomaly if you're not sure what it does. That blue thing, if you are not careful, you can see it's quite small. It's very easy to miss these things. And if you're sprinting, it's quite dangerous, because look what happens. It's flung me back. And if you're in an area where there's multiple of those, and you also take a bit of damage when that happens. They can chain, so one can throw you into another, and then you basically just take a lot more damage than you need to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back up here, and I'm going to head back to base, because that's all I needed to do. You can see on my map that the quest marker that was here is now gone. The only thing for me to do is to go to the entry point. Now, if I'm not sure if I've completed the mission or not, I can click down on the missions tab. Then this one here says ready to complete in green. So that's obviously a good sign. But if you go down, that's just the info. But if it says ready to complete, it means that all the items needed. I could show you about getting artifacts, but I'll show you that in the next video. That's it. You just go there, get the thing from the top of the house, and head back. We're not going to mess around with the shop. That can be a bit daunting. And that's it, guys. We are going to turn in our first mission, and it all gets a little bit trickier from here. So you click on missions, click on complete, the doors here open. Now I need to drop this in, and then click on complete. Whoop whoop. So it's giving me a cracker pack, a mug, and it says a patch. I'm pretty sure you can attach this to yourself, but I don't know how, unless I can put it up here. Oh, you can put it up there. I didn't know that. This is all pointless, by the way. The mug is obviously just for show, and crackers will get your... I'll show you. So you hold the trigger and a cracker pops out. You can see I've got a little bit of yellow eating into my stamina bar. Nom nom. And a little bit goes down. And if I eat another one, that's it. So the yellow was your hunger bar. And now that that's all gone, I've got full stamina again. I am going to take these shotgun shells. I forgot that these were lying about in the opening area.
So there you have it, nice and easy, really basic. Now there are a lot of mechanics in the game that takes a bit of getting used to, but if I can break it down into kind of sizable chunks for you guys at home, for anyone new to the game, then hopefully I can help you. I am going to be making more videos about Into the Radius 2. My next video specifically will be on how to prepare yourself in getting up to security level 2. So if you want to watch those, please subscribe and make sure you don't miss my next one. But guys, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next video.